We restored the M3 gun motor carriage, or half track, and I said I was going to do the Greyhound, but the video was kind of dragging on longer than I expected to, so we're going to do the Greyhound in this video instead. I did repair the Easy 8 Sherman off screen, and that was really easy. It was just short. There was nothing really to do. There was just the suspension, the machine gun mount, and some like internal ammunition storage basically. So I fixed that all up, and then I went outside and found a Panzer III M corpse basically. So that's going to be in the workshop, and I already took apart both the Greyhound and the Panzer III M, so we can just start from scratch. Don't have to watch me take everything apart this time. I'm hoping to get a mouse. That's like my end goal. And I'm gonna have to redo my museum though, because they added so many new vehicles and there's no way I'm gonna be able to fit all of them in my museum. I still don't know how to use this crafting panel. If someone knows, like someone watching this knows how to do that, please put it in the comments. I have no clue. Let's see, what about the computer? Let's go by mailbox. Repair contract offer. Repair contract offer. Need some help with renovation. So this guy wants me to renovate a Panzer IV-G. This guy wants me to repair a Panzer III-M. And this one wants me to repair Panzer III-J. Alright, so we've just got an early, like, medium, we got some late German medium tank squad basically. Well, we're gonna completely ignore those emails and just focus on finding tanks in the yard and excavating tanks, and then repairing them and putting them in the museum, because who needs contract offers when you have almost $2 million to spend on repairing your tank and everything? Like, I know I don't. I don't need your stupid contracts. Okay. So I don't know how complex the M8 Greyhound really is. Like, I mean, I found this thing out in the yard, and usually when you find something out in the yard, that's not very good, because it's just not good. Alright, like, it's like in negligible state, like there's nothing left of the tank. So what I will do is, after we finish doing the bare minimum of getting the hull and turret, oh, I forgot the engine almost. Once we get all that done, then I will buy the necessary parts, which will be many. There will be a lot of parts that need to be... Can I just like switch tools please? Thank you. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So now what we need to do is we need to go to storage, and we need, why do we have Tiger 1 selected when we're working? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna stay in here a little bit just to see what they added to the game. So we've had the 3J for a while, we've had these guys for a while. So I think under this is what they added. So they added the M20 armored utility car, the M8 Greyhound, Little Willie, which I think is like, if I remember right, Little Willie's like the Australian or New Zealand tank, like Bob Semple. I might be wrong on that though. Then there's the Vickers E, that's British. The Panzer II-C, okay, I'm glad they added that, and the mouse. The mouse, I really want the mouse. Greyhound. Yeah, as you can see, we don't have a lot of parts here, but there's a few that we're gonna have repaired. Let's see. So can I buy missing parts? Yep, I can. Okay, so buy missing parts. Let's see. Buy parts. Craft elements. I can do that. Do not have the blueprint for this. Oh, you need the blueprint. Okay, well it wasn't letting me go back into that, so let's do this again. Yeah, buy parts. Rusted. And it's gonna cost $2,660. That's fine. Alright, so now let's start putting the engine back together. As you know, I like to start with the engine. Crankshaft, very nice. Manifolds, so you better get in there. Carburetor, cooling water outlet, water pump, oil filter, generator, oil pan breather, oil filler tube. If it's a tube, that means it's probably gonna have to get replaced, but whatever. Dipstick. Why is the dipstick so weird on this one compared to like all the other ones? What was that? Oil cap. Things are being a little slow today. Like, these are kind of lagging a little bit. Huh. I don't know if that's gonna cause issues or not. Is there anything else to add to the engine? I don't think there is. Let's check just by fixing everything, and then if there's still stuff left, and that's how we know we have stuff to fix still. Amazingly, the oil filler tube can be repaired manually. You don't have to outsource repairs for that. It's a miracle. I had to make sure I had absolutely everything there. Just do general coverage sandblast. Get the engine all nice and ready to go here. I'm in the engine now, that's not what I wanted to do. So it says it's only at 22%, which means there must be like a bunch of parts missing still. I mean, I'd believe it. It doesn't look complete. It doesn't look like a complete engine, but for some reason it just doesn't want to be repaired, it seems. Those canisters I'm going to outsource repairs for, probably. You see what I mean by like everything's kind of like slow? Like it's taking longer than usual for things to like load in. Like see that? Like see I finish it and then it takes a couple seconds for it to register that I did that. Okay, tow rope's gonna have to be replaced usually. So I'm just gonna assume the same is true this time. See, I don't know what to put on and what not to put on because I don't know what's gonna be like, what the game's gonna be picky on as to like. What? I have to put you back on. I thought I already put you back on. Whatever. But I don't exactly understand what's going on here with like the lag. It's weird. Okay, usually seats have to get replaced. And usually belts have to be placed too. There's a lot of V-belts here that we have to repair, it looks like. Fuel tank, that's going to be useful. Fuel tank cover, again, useful. Gotta get back here so I can get the fuel cap. There we go. You know what, let's just put everything on that we can. I don't care if it's something I can repair or not, we'll just put it on for the sake of having it. Steering wheel. That dashboard. I don't like these sight rods. They're kind of small and hard to see. Hmm. It's interesting. A lot of these little lever things, these are gonna kill me. This is gonna be what I miss when I go over this whole vehicle. Let's see how much we can put on here. Fuel hose, that'll have to be replaced for sure. And I think that's good enough to start with. Now as for the engine, it says it's only at 22%. I don't know why. It doesn't. Oh, wait. Oh, this makes me angry that they made something so small to put in here that you're gonna have such a hard time seeing. Why would you do it that way? Oh, this engine's gonna be a pain, I can already tell. This one's got like an actual like engine, so this is going to be a much more complicated repair than I expected, but it will likely be worth it, so I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to put the oil pan in just yet because I need to be able to access the interior, and same thing with the engine head. Alright, this is good enough. Let's start rust removing. We've attached a lot to this, so I feel like we should be fine. Should be good and dandy to go ahead and start this process of derusting everything. Okay, canister is gonna have to be taken out, as I expected. Shovel, yep. Thought so. Box lids, those are good. Antenna, that's good. Alright. Let's get back to work then, while we're over here at least. Tow rope will have to be replaced. I figured. Dashboard will have to be replaced. Battery needs to be replaced. That's new. That's usually something you can just fix. Okay, take the hammer off and that tow rope off and the battery if we can get back there again. Now we have to get under this guy so we can get the transmission and everything down this drive shafts. I think I got it. this is definitely a more complicated renovation. I don't know what to really call the. I mean, we're not really renovating, but what would you call it? Restoration? Yeah, I think restorations are the right term to use in this sense. Because we are, after all, we are restoring a tank. Yeah, I would say that's accurate. You can do the chairs. Didn't expect that. We have to take the dash out though. That's for sure. Matter of fact, while we're here, rip. I think I forgot to put the brake drum on this axle, but that's fine. Everything all sanded down, 66 to 63, nope. Not everything is sanded down, man. Okay, let's see what we didn't sand. If it's at 66%, then that means we've done it. Well, engine's doing pretty good, it looks like. How's the fuel system? Here, gearbox is completely repaired. No tracks to worry about. Huh. Well, it seems like everything was at 66%. And I know I didn't do anything with the turret, I'm leaving that for later. So now we have to prime and paint everything. I think there's stuff back here that needs to get painted. Apparently, yes. Let's see. Greyhound, 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 brake drums, brake drums, brake drums. Suspension over here, suspension on the other side. So I always feel like I'm gonna miss something. I mean, thankfully that's what we have the tank analysis menu for, to tell me when I screw something up like that. Oops, missed that. There we go. Gotta make sure we get these little latches. all nice and primed. I think that's everything that needs to be primed. Yeah, see, now the sanding is up to 66. That's weird. Okay, it says it's at 64 for priming, so I feel like I might have missed something on that. Everything should be at 100%. Because priming is as far as you need to go in this for some reason. I don't agree with that. I feel like you should have to paint it too, but why does that matter? It doesn't. Just my opinion. See, now the primer's back up to 66%, so I'm pretty sure that's just like a glitch where it'll tell you that you didn't do everything, but you actually did, and just once you start doing the next thing, it'll be like, oh yeah, you did actually do everything, my bad, and it'll fix it. It'll put it back to where it should be. Get these brake drums and this front suspension all nice and green. Army green, OD green, whatever the shade is called. I'm not an expert in paint. Now, I don't know if I said anything about this or not already, but recently I was able to watch Girls on Panzer der Film, and it was actually an English dub. And I highly recommend the Girls on Panzer series, especially if you like if you like anime, or if you like World War II like me, like tanks and stuff. It's very entertaining. And I mean, sometimes it doesn't make sense, but can you blame them? No, and the reason I bring that up is even more recently, I was able to have the opportunity to watch, what was that? Oh, spark plugs. I don't like the spark plugs. Last night I was able to watch Das Finale parts 1 and 2. I think for some reason there's no version of Das Finale part 3 in America for some reason. But if there comes an opportunity to watch Das Finale part 3, then I will gladly take it. Same thing with Das Finale Part 4 when that comes out soon. I am not putting tires on. Those are gonna have to get repaired for sure. I'm gonna put the rim on, but I don't like that. I might miss the rest of it. Might miss the brake drum. Come on. Leaf spring plates. Torque rods. There you go. Gonna go on? There we go. Alright, so this is almost done. That's nice. Can put the fuel tank cap on it and the engine hatch frame, And engine hatches A and B. I don't think we need to do anything else. Oh shit, V-belts, I forgot about those. Okay, let's take the engine out. Engine hatches out then. Let's actually go to storage and see what we can repair. So let me see what we got here. L2 to go down, no, okay. Okay, ignition wires, those are gonna have to be replaced probably. Definitely spark plugs. Don't think we'll need mud guards, but fuel hose and spark plugs and V-belts for sure. Don't think we'll need the breech blocks, but definitely the canisters and the tires. Now I know it's already like checked off, but for some reason there's this glitch where it'll do that and it won't actually work. So outsource repairs to paint. I am aware that I accidentally selected the engine hatches too. That's fine. Oh, apparently you can just pull your weapon out mid-jump. That's kind of impressive there. That's like a superhero move, like Thor like pulls out his hammer as he's falling down, you know. Mjolnir. Gotta get all that rust off. See, I don't know a whole lot about the M8 Greyhound, that's why I don't have a lot to say about it. Obviously, it's like an armored car. You got your turret over there, which we'll get to eventually. But I don't really know what it was used for. I know like in War Thunder it's like a really low tier vehicle, but it's not in American tech. It's not in the American tech tree for some reason, but it is in the Chinese tech tree because it was lend-leased to the Chinese in World War II, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't exactly know why War Thunder does some of the things it does. I mean, they're coming up with a new update for the F-14 Tomcat, so that'll be interesting because that's a more modern naval fighter, so that might introduce new mechanics to the game. They're also supposedly adding napalm to the game, so that'll be interesting, especially considering that right now War Thunder's like history extends from like right before World War II, like the late interwar years, like the end of the Great Depression kind of, and it extends from there all the way to Vietnam, and with the addition of the Tomcat past it a little bit, past Vietnam slightly. So I think the engine's done except for the spark plugs and ignition wires and such. No, we already have the sandbuster. We want the paint tool. Yeah, I've decided that I'm going to be doing more tank mechanic videos because I want to. Yes, I'm stepping away from War Thunder more because I'm just not good at War Thunder, honestly. Like, I am horrible at playing that game, and I'm just choosing not to play it anymore because if you can't enjoy playing a game, don't play it. And I don't enjoy playing War Thunder anymore because I'm just always dying. I'm almost broke. I have like maybe 20,000 silver lions, which is not a lot. That's like enough to buy one vehicle maybe. And then you have to consider like repairs and like modification research, and it's just a whole thing, and it's a pain in the butt. So I have decided to step away from playing War Thunder for a while at least. I may eventually return, but not until I get a bunch more funding on that game. And I am not spending real money to do it, because why? The only reason I ever spend money on a game is for like DLCs. Alright, like I might eventually do a series on a game I play called Railway Empire. And that's the only game I've really bought DLCs in. I bought the Spider-Man game that came out in, was it 2017 or 2018? And I bought the Game of the Year edition though, so it came with all the DLCs. And I also bought Star Wars Battlefront 2 Deluxe Edition. I actually pre-ordered it in 2017 before it came out, but that came with some of the additional DLCs as well, like the second campaign. I think that was a free DLC anyways, and it also came with some like free skins and free like equipment cards. But I don't really spend a whole lot of money on. I try not to spend a whole lot of money on video games because they're expensive. Well, we're almost done, at least with the hull and everything. So let's put everything together. Assembly mode, please. Everything should be all painted up now. Spark plug. Spark plug. Spark plug. Spark plug. Spark plug. Spark plug. Ignition wires. Yeah, like this is like a real engine here. And it's completely done now, so let's put this in the let's put this back in the tank. Get those tires. Now we got mud guards. Nice. Get that shovel in there. The hammer. The tow rope. Oh yeah, everything's coming together now. How do I get to the battery? Do I do it like this? There we go. Get the battery in there first. Then put the engine hatches on. Got the engines in there now. That's good. Oh, V-belts. Thank you, game. Game just popped it up on me. Thank you, game. I would have forgotten. Alright, then the last little bits, mudguards. Alright, now I'm going to start working on the turret a little bit since we're basically done with everything else. Done. Hatch, traverse mechanism, gunner optics, breach ring, elevating handle wheel. Something else in there. Breech block, cannon base attachment, lock handle. This is an advanced, kind of an advanced design for its time. I think it's completely assembled now. Let's see, tank assembly 97%. What is not assembled? Is it something in the turret? Because I'm in the turret right now and I don't see anything not in here. Oh, dashboard. Forgot about you. Now it's at 98% assembly. Oh well. I don't know what else needs to be put in, but we're just gonna repair what we have set up already. Get in here. That's not what I meant to do. Oh goodness, this is an interesting position. I'm actually in the turret where the machine gunner would be. That's fun. Let's jump out here and go in underneath it to get all the goodies. Make sure I got everything. Then return to the mudguards. Alright guys, so we're almost done with this already. Just have a few more things to put on according to the data, and you just gotta finish painting and sanding all this, and this is done. You can put decals on it. I'll have to do a little bit of research into the decals though, how to do that, like what I should put on. I mean, not like how I can put decals on. I know how to put decals on in this game, as you've seen. I've done it in other videos, I'm pretty sure. Give me primer mode. Yeah. So I've noticed something about this game, and I kind of like it, that larger pieces take longer to like completely like repair. Like those little little sights right there, like that, you can get that done like less than a second on like each thing. But then this one, like these larger like mud guards, they take a minute, like longer. They take a couple seconds. Like large pieces, like see that took a little while, but then watch as these like machine gun mounts here are gonna take whoa, what was that? These machine gun mount here, they're gonna take like a second. See, like they get done so quickly. And then like the same thing with this hatch, it probably won't take very long. So yeah, like larger pieces take longer to completely like fix, I guess. Like that little handle there, that took nothing. It took next to nothing to do. Come on, get it. There we go. Get the machine gun mounts. Can I get both? I cannot. Alright, so this vehicle is 99% done. I don't know what the extra 1% is, but we're about to find out. Apparently it's the fuel system. That makes me angry because that means I missed like one thing in it probably. We're gonna look everywhere else first though to make sure everything else is absolutely done. Did not mean to do that. Turret interior done. Turret interior done. Oh, that was a whole interior, my bad. Yeah, so everything else is done. So what's wrong with the fuel system? A fuel hose and a V-belt. That's not good. There's a V-belt missing. We're trying to assemble, I thought. Oh, there it is. And there's a fuel hose somewhere. Oh, I see it. Right there. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, Greyhound is done. Just gotta make sure, check the fuel system, everything's good. Now we can pop the turret back on this thing. There we go, there's an M8 Greyhound. And now we're being a little glitchy though with the sight over here. Hold up. Why are you like this? There we go, fixed it. What? So let's see, I'm gonna move this one. No, I'm gonna do something else real quick. We're gonna test drive options, fluid, fuel. So here's the gas tank. Doesn't have a whole lot of fuel if you ask me. It's a pretty small fuel tank. Then go to oil. Oil is important, keeps everything running smoothly. And now coolant. I just now realized there was a menu for individual things and not having to go back and forth between everything. Test drive options. Take it to the proving grounds. So I feel like this thing will be fun to drive. So for those of you who don't know, a proving ground is where you test your vehicles, both in maneuverability kind of, and in weapons testing. As you can see in this picture here with the Tiger 1, a bunch of just like targets sitting out there for you to shoot. And personally, I do not enjoy this game's proving grounds. I feel like they need to be completely redone. They're not very good if you ask me. So let's start the engine and get in the driver's slot. Wanted to make sure that it was... I can't see! I can see now! That's not open. Call that open? That would definitely open if I can't see anything. Alright, so let's do driver over here. Now we're gonna get in the gunner's slot. There we go, now we can see. So as you can see, we have our tank here atop this hill, and we can shoot targets. So I think... never mind. I don't think we have a machine gun to fire, but that's alright. How do we... That's light. That switches ammo. That's ignition. Can we turn... There we go. Now, how to aim. There we go. So here we go. Holy crap, this thing's got a good gun. Shaky. Shaky gun. Let's try... So it's gonna be, what, 500 yards maybe? A little bit more. This is so sensitive, I don't like it. Yep. Exactly 500, exactly around 500, I'd say. It's close. Let's aim at this guy in front of us. He's gonna be between 500 and 250. Got him. Got him again. Alright, well this one is better for... This one... What's going on? This one's better, I feel like, for, this one's a better shooter than... I can drive still? From the commander's view? Let's go. See, I like driving around the tanks. It's kind of fun. Oh, we can't pass through here. That's stupid. You'll let me through. Okay, fine. Can I drive in any slot? Because that'd be kind of stupid. This thing is really slow in reverse. It's only like 7 miles an hour, 8 miles an hour maybe in reverse. And then going full speed in forwards doesn't seem very fast. It's under 40 kilometers an hour. Because I don't know, this game doesn't have a miles per hour bar. Oh, it's the sun. I can see everything now. Does it close this one? You gotta look at the top. You gotta be standing up. Here we are. We're back in the shooting range part of the exhibit. Nice. Oopsies. I think I just rammed the commander slot. Actually, out of the vehicle. Yeah, we did kind of run into that a little bit. Let's close the other driver hatch though. But no, so here you go. You got your Greyhound, you got your proving grounds, we shot some targets. I say that's a mission well done. So let's return to the workshop. Yeah, I think they kind of need to fix the sensitivity issue maybe that I was having with the shooting, because it was just kind of going all over the place, like I barely moved it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Alright, let's move you to the paint room. Alright, now, please excuse me while I do some research on what the M8 Greyhound paint job would look like. For decals at least. Kind of seems to vary a good deal, but there's usually a general paint job of a star with a circle around it on the front, then a normal star somewhere on the side, and then maybe a star near in the turret somewhere, or on the turret somewhere. That seems to be a general, like, it seems like a pretty common one. Either that or the swap it, the circle star on the sides and the normal star on the front. But it seems like the circle star in the front's more common. But like I kind of just said, there's both. There's examples of both you'll find. And usually there's lettering and everything too, but as we discussed, I think last episode, or maybe it was the episode before even, there really isn't letters, there's just numbers. And that kind of makes me sad and angry a little bit, and the resolution is horrible, especially when you make it small. And like small enough that it would like be accurate. So fix the resolution issue, fix the glitches I get occasionally with the painting not going where you want it to. Let's get that big round star on the front here. Nice and big. Most of them I saw had the star kind of like here on the side, on the back mud skirt. See what else we can do with this. Just numbers again. I mean, I guess we could make our own letters with like other shapes and stuff, but that'd be a pain. So there we go, there's like a generic M8 Greyhound paint job. If we wanted to, we could add like a star up here on the turret also, but I'm not going to. I think it looks good enough now. Alright, let's move you to the museum and put you in space 11, because I have no clue where that actually is. We can rearrange as necessary. I'll bet you space 11 is where my KV-1 is, considering where place 12 is. Give it a second to load. I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing again probably soon. Okay, so here's where the Greyhound here is. Here's the M3 that we did last time. I'm still kind of proud of this. I mean, yeah, it's kind of in the middle of our Soviet Union exhibit. Kind of makes no sense where it is, but the Sherman doesn't make sense where it is either. But yeah, see, like I did, I fixed the suspensions. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the Sherman turned out. But now we're gonna have to rearrange this whole thing. Like, this will obviously stay here, but this one has to change because the Panzer II, so the Panzer II will go here. I'm gonna leave the Panzer III there, and then we could put like the Panzer III over here. And we could put the Stug over here, and this could be like your early Germany section. Then I was thinking like Maus maybe, right over in this area, where the KV-1 is. Then we could like swap stuff out, I suppose, but you could have like a Panzer IV, or you could have like a Stug over here, Panzer IV over here, Panther over here, Tiger over here. And I guess you only have like 2 spots left to display, but that's why I said you need to expand this. You could put like, we could put our M3 GMC and our M8, or we could put our T-34 and KV-1 over here. If they added like the IS-2, I'd probably bring in the IS-2 would be one of them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You see this one kind of has like a generic paint job with like the star on the side, no like divisional template though, but we do. And like I said, see, like, look how bad the resolution is on it, because it's small now. They need to fix that. And like the star looks like it has bad resolution on both sides. It looks like it has bad resolution. I need to add decals to this maybe. Now if you go over here, like, this star is better, but it still looks like it has crappy resolution, especially if you get close. Same thing with all of them. Like, you can see like the individual pixels a little bit. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Alright, so let's see what we can use to fill this empty hole in our workshop now. So we'll go out to the yard and see what's out there. If it's a tank I already have, I'm not going to even bother with it. If it's from the yard, like if it was an excavation, I'd go for it because the ones in excavations are usually more intact. But if it's a vehicle in the yard that I already own, then it's not worth it. I will not bother with it. Yeah, I don't know. I probably have, but I don't know if I've actually said it or before or not. But I have an extra KV1 out here in the yard actually that I've completely restored and everything. I kind of use it as my proving grounds vehicle and everything. See, it's right over there, fully restored KV1 that I will eventually be selling for because I don't need it. Let's see, another M3 GMC, I assume. Yep. Nothing else out here. Usually there's two tanks out here. Because there's usually one like somewhere over here. Nope. Just the M3. Okay. That's fine. Well, no need to be out here any longer then. Alright, and that's pretty much all I really had planned for this episode, but I'll start another episode in like a minute or two where I will restore this Panzer 3M, but yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I did. If you did enjoy the video, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and comment some ideas for like the channel maybe. Ideas like stuff I could do on the channel, because I'm pretty open to suggestions. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is the War Room.